Greetings. I am Pastor Smith, and this is your Saturday update for St. Matthew Lutheran Church in White Lake, Wisconsin. Well, tomorrow is the 15th Sunday after Trinity, and we will be following Divine Service 3 with Holy Communion. The hymns for tomorrow are going to be hymn 758, The Will of God is Always Best, hymn 760, What God Ordains is Always Good, hymn 623, Lord Jesus Christ, we humbly pray, hymn 712, Seek Ye First, and hymn 771, Be Still My Soul Before the Lord. Our lessons for tomorrow are going to come from 1 Kings chapter 17, verses 8 through 16, Psalm 146, Galatians 5, 25 through 6:10, and our gospel lesson will be Matthew chapter 6, verse 24 through 34. I'm going to be preaching on the gospel text tomorrow, as that has to do with anxiety and trusting in God's providence. And that's something that our world needs to be reminded of in this present time. And let's be honest, not just the world, but ourselves as well. So we need to be encouraged, right? That just as God is watching over the birds of the air and the grass in the field, He's also watching over you, because you are much more valuable than grass and birds and all the beasts of the land. For we see that as Christ became flesh for your sake. And so we're going to take a look at that passage and find some hope and comfort in these days. The Bible study for tomorrow, which is going to be at 8:45 a.m. Remember, church is at 10 o'clock and Bible study and Sunday school at 8:45 a.m. Is going to be moving into 1 Corinthians chapter 9. So please be sure to join us as we hear from St. Paul's words to the church in Corinth as they are dealing with the issue still of Christian freedom, right? In chapter 8, they were trying to boast and say, well, since idols are nothing, I can eat meat that's offered to idols, right? It's my right as a Christian. And Paul's going to talk about his rights and how he could have done a whole bunch of different stuff. And so it's going to be interesting for us to see how Paul kind of plays that out here. So announcements for tomorrow. Grief Share is still going on at Peace and Anago on Monday nights from 5 to 6:30. So if you or someone you know has lost somebody in the last year or last couple of years or is still dealing with loss, I mean, that stuff carries with us throughout time. Please be sure to encourage them to check it out. Offer as well, right, to drive with them out there. That way they're not showing up to a church all by themselves and not sure what's going on. I mean, you may not know what's going on either, but at least, they're not alone then. Let's see, Tuesday morning, quilting is back on, and they are in need of dark fabric for quilt backs. So if you have any extra fabric at home, please be sure to get that into the church and to let the quilters know. That way they can use it to make some wonderful quilts for those in need. On Wednesday, confirmation has started up at 3:30. So if you have a junior high or high school age student who is in need of some theological education, let us know and let their parents know. Encourage them to check it out. We're going to go through this year, what the Bible teaches. And so it'll be a good foundation for anybody of that age group. Thursday, our Thursday morning Bible study is back on. We're going to be moving into Zechariah chapter 10. And Thursday night, we have the pastor's class, which is from 6 to 8 o'clock at night. And so we will be having some good stuff there as well. Pizza order forms are in your bulletin. And we will need the pizza order forms back by October 18th. We're making pizzas on November 7th, and we're going to be following procedures to make sure everyone stays healthy, right? So that's why we've got, we're going to have all the different hands on deck that we can to make sure stuff kind of gets done quickly, but also that we're able to spread out a little bit. And then we'll also be making sure that we want to have the pizzas taken out to folks so that way they're not coming in and trying to keep stuff as safe as we can. But we've already had 20 folks sign up, and that is tremendous. So we've expanded our sign-up sheet as we can take breaks that way and kind of have different people fill in. And so please be sure to check that out if you didn't sign up last week. All right. Well, that is all that I've got for you. So you guys have a blessed Saturday, and God willing, I will see you tomorrow. God bless.